keep saying you're over it, but your heart still tightens when you hear their names. You smile in public, but at home you keep replaying every moment. They hurt you. You keep saying, I'm fine, but the truth is you're exhausted because bitterness doesn't leave quietly. It eats you up from the inside out, and you're pretending you're okay. But today, I come to tell you, not as a preacher, but as someone that's been there, God can't heal what you refuse to release. Bitterness is sneaky. It starts as a thought. They didn't deserve my forgiveness. Then it becomes a wall. I'll never let anyone close again. And before you know it, you build a prison, and you'd handed the devil the key. You're not guarding your heart anymore. You're suffocating it. That's why you can't feel joy. That's why worship feels empty, because your heart's too full of hurt to receive what God is trying to give you. Hebrews 12:15 says, watch out that no bitter root grows up to cause trouble and defile many. Bitterness doesn't just wound you, it infects everything around you. Self-pity is a silent thief of peace. The devil loves when you feel sorry for yourself because you stop fighting. You've cried over what they did. The devil loves when you feel sorry for yourself because you stop fighting. You beg God to make it right. But somewhere along the way, your prayers turn into self-pity. And pity is dangerous because it convinces you that you're powerless. The longer you sit in self-pity, the smaller your faith gets. You start believing your life will always look like your pain. But you're not a victim of your story. You hear that? You're not the victim of your story. You're a vessel for God's glory. Isaiah 61:3 says, "Will give you a crown of beauty for ashes, joy instead of mourning." But you can't receive beauty while you're still clutching to the ashes. Anger feels powerful for the moment, but it always leaves you emptier. You lash out, you vent, you post to prove your point, and then you still can't sleep at night because anger promises justice, but it delivers torment. That's exactly what the enemy wants. To keep you spinning, distracted, and drained. You heard that? James 1:20 says, human anger does not produce righteousness God desires. You can't heal by holding on to your hurt. You can't hear God through a heart that's still yelling about yesterday. You don't need closure. You need to release. You keep waiting for them to apologize. You keep waiting for them to understand how bad they hurt you. But what if God is saying, I'm not bringing them back. I'm bringing you forward. Forgiveness isn't saying it was okay. It's saying it's over. It's deciding you will no longer give your past the power to dictate your peace. Take a deep breath if you need to and whisper, I forgive you. Because the moment you do, heaven starts working in the spaces bitterness used to live. The same God who saw the betrayal is the one who will redeem it. When you finally let go, you stop living as a reaction and start walking in redemption. God doesn't just heal, he rebuilds. He takes what they meant for evil and use it to mature you, strengthen you, and elevates you. Romans 8:28 says, and you know that all things work together for the good of those who love God. You're not broken. You're becoming. Freedom starts where bitterness dies. Right now, wherever you are, you put your hand over your heart and you pray this. Lord, I release what's been poisoning me. I forgive what I cannot forget. I surrender the anger, the bitterness, the self-pity, and I choose peace. I choose wisdom, and I choose you. That's where healing starts. Not when you feel it, but when you choose it. God can't fill what you refuse to empty. You've cried enough, so stop with the crying. You've carried enough. Now it's time to live again. Peace is waiting for you, not in the next apology, not in revenge, but in release. Release it. Give it to God. If this spoke to your heart, declare these words, I'm letting it go. That's your declaration. You're publicly saying yes to freedom. You were never meant to be led by the pain that broke you. You were meant to be led by wisdom, by the one who healed you. Remember, my beautiful community, let it go. Not that we forget what happened to us. I know that many of us have gone through traumatic events, but you're living in bitterness while these people are fine. Stop. Let it go. Give it to Jesus. Jesus already took it on the cross. My beautiful community, you remember that we are blessed by the best. We are the children of God. Remember to like and share this and watch my next video, because you know why? We want to share the word of God. And I will see you in my next one.